We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love doctor going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind.
Hello, welcome to Two Mics and a Mind. I'm Tuli, one of your hosts, and one of my co-hosts is here. We've been
What
here.
up? What up? I'm back. Did you miss me? That's the question. Did you miss me, Tuli?
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
I know you tell the truth. Whenever you tell the truth, my glasses start shaking.
You're so lame.
Yeah.
Yes,
Listen,
yes, we're here.
I'm doing good, feeling good. I'm looking good. What more can I say?
That is so awesome.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Your week was pretty good.
Yes. It has been an eventful week, and I have no complaints.
Really?
Nah, it's just been eventful. Things.
Listen, it's been very eventful for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's been very eventful for me as well. I've been having an awesome time keeping up with the news article. I've seen stuff about the Republican National Convention, the Democrat National Convention. It's been a lot going on, world of politics. It's been a lot going on in terms of the economy right here next to me, Smitty.
Right next to you?
Yeah, the economy right next to me is going up. Going to the grocery store, prices is high. Going to the gas pump, prices even more higher. And it seems like the car just drank that much more gas that fast. I don't know if they put water in the gas. What they doing? That's not the same gas.
I don't usually have to do it as often as I did it this past week. This past week. I was like, wait a minute. Now, why did I get more gas? Why did I get more? And I haven't gone anywhere different. Haven't done anything differently. And I was like, why did I get to get more gas? And I just had to do that. I'm like, it did. But I get it from pretty much the same place, the same place. But
Yeah.
I did notice that this week. That is something that I did notice, that I had to get more gas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy out here. It is getting crazy out here. And something else that went crazy is I know you heard about the case at the man at the hotel, the standoff last night.
Yeah, I did.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was
I was
something.
blown away. What did you think about that? I was really, really blown away.
Well, what did I think about it? There was a lot. When I saw a police car from Lithonia Police,
Yeah.
they called everybody east of Atlanta to come down here. But they had everybody. When I saw the SWAT truck, I was like, oh gosh, that's a SWAT truck. That's a SWAT truck. That's different.
You know what? We talking about it, but the people in the audience might not know what we talking about. So before you go any further explaining, your take on it, let me share a quick clip with the audience in regards to what it is that we're talking about and what story we're referring to.
Sure.
Breaking right now, a murder suspect is dead after an hours-long standoff with federal and county law enforcement.
News Tracker is at the scene right now. Atlanta News First Don Shipman live outside the hotel where this happened in Rockdale County. Good morning, Don.
Good morning to both of you. And yeah, this was definitely a tense situation, and the standoff lasted hours with law enforcement here on the scene taking on gunfire. And I wanted you to take a look because you can see where this all unfolded right here outside and inside of this extended stay hotel. We're in Conyers, and I kind of want to give you an idea of where we are. We're in the area where there are a number of hotels. There's some restaurants here. We're just off of I-20. Now, take a look at this video from last night and overnight. a lot of law enforcement here on the scene. Here's what authorities say happened. The Rockdale County Sheriff's Office says that its SWAT team entered this hotel. It's the Horizon Extended Stay on Iris Drive here, where the murder suspect had barricaded himself inside. This happening over the course of several hours. Once they got inside, they found that he had died by suicide. Now, we're told that the U.S. Marshals Southeastern Fugitive Unit was here to serve a felony murder warrant for a suspect out of a case out of Crawford County. Now, during this standoff, shots were fired at deputies, and one was actually hit with debris. Authorities are describing that debris as sheetrock or wallboard from the actual building. That deputy, we're told, is going to be okay. No other law enforcement members were hurt, and there are no reports of anyone else being injured. At this point, it's still under investigation, and this case has been turned over to the U.S. Marshal's Office for continued investigation. We're live here in Conyers. Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.
Talk to me.
Oh, yes. Wow. Okay, so he got hit by
Debris.
Okay. But anyway, so Crawford County, where is that in proximity to us? I don't know where that is. What city? I can find out though. Where that is. Oh, I know what Crawford County is. I just thought about that. No, I don't. Yes, it's down south. It's down because I was in Fort Valley, so it's down that way. It's down.
This is near Macon.
Yes, exactly. Because Fort Valley is it's past. That's exactly right. That's going that way. Okay, yeah. Darn, so he came up. Oh, he was going. I don't know where he was going. I don't know where he was going. If he was in, well, that doesn't mean he committed a murder there, so he was on the run. That mean he did it yesterday, but a warrant was for his arrest, so it had happened before. So he came up. Why you choose Rockdale County? But anyway, he didn't make it. But yeah, that was something to see all those hi Tony, police officers, sheriff's offices, everywhere there. That was a lot. They were from everywhere trying to get this suspect. But he committed suicide, they say.
That's what they say. I told you. I told him he wasn't leaving that alive.
Oh, no.
They weren't leaving alive.
Nope.
Yeah, they gave us the wrong report and said he was shot.
But that's what somebody told the person.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. They gave us the wrong information.
No, yeah. But that was based on what somebody had told that person. And that person actually called me today and told me about they didn't want to seem like they intentionally gave me the wrong information and they wanted to clear it up. But they were like, that's what they were told. And then he said he woke up and it's a whole different story. So he did call to apologize.
Oh, somebody called and gave that information to us?
Yeah.
Oh, and gave it to our people. Gave wrong information.
Gave me.
And you gave it to our people. They thought they wrong information. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Who?
Whoever gave the wrong information.
They gave it to that person, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I can see listening to the story. Thank you, Alma. I can see how somebody would think that he got shot if somebody did something. Somebody got shot, but it was it was debris, and not knowing if it was a gunshot. I mean, a bullet or whatever that shot you. But then again, it could have actually been a gunshot. But people don't want to do some certain incidents they don't want to report. So you just never know. Never know.
Just like they reported that he killed himself too.
I told him that wasn't gonna happen. I knew that wasn't
Right.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah. That story shifted or whatever. But either way, devastated. I seen police lights from Newton County, all other different counties in place. I was like, wow.
I told you. I saw a Latonia police. I'm like, Lithonia police.
You know, I always thought like in jurisdictions, like they can't go past their jurisdiction. But I learned last night that is not true at all.
Well, it just depends. I guess it depends on. I don't know if it comes for support and you call all hands on deck. I don't know.
No, it's an officer shot. They coming.
Maybe that's why. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
All them calls out there, they respond to an officer down.
Well, they don't do that. That's something. Yeah, that's why they can't edit. Now they go back and fix it. Somebody got it wrong. We got people coming from different counties and local areas. People trying to get there and help. You know, 1 hour stayed down last night till we were finished. Well, I mean, something I came, we worked out. So one stayed around and waited. So I'm gonna stay and wait till y'all get finished, lock up, make sure y'all leave. Then they called me and asked me, could I house all those people from the hotel? I told them absolutely not. I was getting ready to leave. There was no way in the world I could house all those people inside the synagogue and couldn't keep up with those people. That's a drug hotel. We definitely don't want people hurt or anything else, and definitely always accommodate the help. You got a drug hotel full of people. I can't be responsible for having no drugs laid in there and set me up. Except these men in the house of Elohim. No, ma'am, no, sir. Definitely glad that the officers were safe and other residents, but you just got to know what your limits are, people. I made no apologies. I'm not going down. These people love to stick something on me. I tell you what, more drugs got flushed in that toilet last night.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't think so. I know they did.
Oh yeah, they blowed everybody out last night.
The county can go right in their pocket and pay for a hotel to put them people in. That is a straight crack dope hotel. And tell me, can they come stay here and want to know how long it's gonna be? And I said, listen, I love to help. I'm an advocate. Listen, I take food to the police department, sheriff department. I do this on the red fire department. I take care of them, look out for them. Absolutely not. You will not stick me in a bad situation with no crackheads. I already know how that dope roll. All they had to do is come sit in there and one of them kids get touched in that bathroom or anything else. The answer is absolutely no. I have to look out for legal reasons too. Appreciate you, but I gotta know what my limit says. Absolutely not.
It'll be all right.
I know exactly what they're gonna do. I'm glad they was able to get back in their hotel.
Last night.
There's some people in there though that are really just people of misfortune. Never knows, hotels weekly like that. But that particular hotel right now, about 85% of them people are smoking drugs. You see what happened?
Well, they got a free night on the hotel. Ain't nobody to pay for that. That's a free night.
No, they pay about a month. They didn't even get no free night for that. They ain't even start all night. The hotel ain't doing that. It ain't their fault. Man, let me tell you something. When you get these Indian-owned hotels and these people don't cut no deal on that, they're gonna look at this. It wasn't a pipe burst. It wasn't nothing else. That was due to a citizen selling drugs and all. Well, they could always get their stuff and leave and go somewhere else, which they can't afford to, because a lot of people live there, so they pay weekly, monthly. Their kids enrolled in school. Man, it's a school bus coming and pick up kids.
It does. Yes, it does.
They come and turn around and say, "I was in the school. I was trying to figure out. I want my hey. So why exactly y'all come over here?" And I was the school bus. I'm like, what? I'm like, people, this was before we had the situation for COVID that people have been living there. And it's like, you want to help people. Yeah, these people live there. Things like that happen sometimes in those living. Listen, ain't no sometimes. That particular place, the Rise Hotel in Cane Drive, if you come stay over there, you smoke dope.
Oh, my.
I'm just being honest. There's no reason to stay over there. First time
South Palm. Who you think they found him? Who you think they found him hiding over there? Who you think told on him?
They gonna find they were doing a drug sting. I seen the calls probably had the K9. Probably doing a drug
sting. But they knew he was over there. Who you think told on him?
Let's try it again. I mean, all of them over there. So they just picked somebody they was looking for. They were doing a sting, no doubt. I mean, that's a drug hotel. It ain't hard. It's a drug hotel, so you watch to see where people going. And no doubt they were going to execute.
I thought he had a warrant for his arrest, right?
Yeah, they said he was going to serve a warrant to him.
Yeah.
Well, they track. It's easy to track anybody. Your tags ping. It ain't hard to find you. Your tags ping, your telephone. I didn't know what the story was. I'm just saying, I seen the K9 units out there earlier that day. So I said, okay. I know already. I said, it must be they plan on executing a raid over there in that hotel. Not knowing what, I'm just hearing it now that there was a warrant for the person arrest. That's what they were looking for. What was the warrant for though?
Oh, you didn't catch the news clip we just played? I can play it again. It's only a minute long. You play it again for you?
But
okay.
yeah,
Go ahead so you can have something to be excited about. Go ahead.
Yeah, this research. Listen, I am Z Best. Back room camera. Look up researcher dude out here. Here we go.
Someone say we're wanted for murder. Oh.
Right now, a murder suspect is dead after an hours-long standoff with federal and county law enforcement.
News Tracker is at the scene right now. Atlanta News First Don Shipman live outside the hotel where this happened in Rockdale County. Good morning, Don.
Good morning to both of you. And yeah, this was definitely a tense situation, and the standoff lasted hours with law enforcement here on the scene taking on gunfire. And I wanted you to take a look because you can see where this all unfolded right here outside and inside of this extended stay hotel. We're in Conyers, and I kind of want to give you an idea of where we are. We're in the area where there are a number of hotels. There's some restaurants here. We're just off of I-20. And now take a look at this video from last night and overnight. A lot of law enforcement here on the scene. Here's what authorities say happened. The Rockdale County Sheriff's Office says that its SWAT team entered this hotel. It's the Horizon Extended Stay on Iris Drive here, where the murder suspect had barricaded himself inside. This happening over the course of several hours. Once they got inside, they found that he had died by suicide. Now, we're told that the U.S. Marshals Southeastern Fugitive Unit was here to serve a felony murder warrant for a suspect out of a case out of Crawford County. Now, during this standoff, shots were fired at deputies, and one was actually hit with debris. Authorities are describing that debris as sheetrock or wallboard from the actual building. That deputy, we're told, is going to be okay. No other law enforcement members were hurt, and there are no reports of anyone else being injured. At this point, it's still under investigation, and this case has been turned over to the U.S. Marshal's Office for continued investigation. We're live here in Conyers. Don Shipman, Atlanta News.
Yeah, you have Marshals looking for you. It's serious. They always get them. The Marshals always get their man. When you get, listen, when the Marshals out for you, yeah, they're pretty serious. When you see them boys come, you see that U.S. on that Fed, I mean, FBI, same thing they give you, you know, ATF, DEA. But U.S. Marshals, when they got that warrant for you, listen, you pretty much looking to get shot.
Yep.
U.S. Marshals don't mess around. They got a slogan. They always get their man.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize, you know what I'm saying, right, Pastor? All drugs got flushed down the tub. Oh, they did. Them folks nutted up last night. It's so much dope went down, and then they got to look at the news is still out there videoing. So that they don't realize they brought a lot of heat to him with him being there because they got to look at what made him go stay there. Oh, it's a lot of. Oh yeah, there's a lot of dope got flooded last night. When they seen all them police out there, and then all of them was standing outside too. They had K9. They had a K9 unit out there. Yeah, there's a lot of dope got put away. A lot of dope got moved last night. But I mean, you know, I don't know. Well, you know, this gentleman had a hostage too, you know. So unfortunately, they did tell us that the officer got shot. They said it was hit, you know, bulletproof. I guess some of it wasn't quite clear at the time, so that makes sense. Hit by from the sheetrock.
He was shooting. I didn't know he was shooting.
Yeah, they say he was shooting at him, so
that's why you look that they were coming. You know, you had Marshall come, you definitely don't want to shoot. That stuff like it's acronyms. You don't play around with no shoot. Okay, police, you don't play around no shoot. But with got them acronyms on them jacket, you surrender, you lay down, you obey commands. Cause those guys got like short tolerant level at a period of time. They say we moving in. When they say moving in, it's not a joke. They coming. Acronyms laying you down. Not that the police don't. They got sharp shooters. You know what I'm saying? Your brain gets splattered around that road. Then the thing is too, his parents not gonna get the body.
Do you think they're gonna reveal the identity?
Yeah, they don't have to do that, but nobody getting that body. That body going to a little big junkyard. It ain't gonna be nothing they're gonna get for no funeral. And they're not gonna let him have a funeral either. They're gonna look at he's a criminal. He shot, they're not getting no funeral. That body going to the grave. That best they get. State don't even play that stuff, man. You shot the police, that's done. You know, it's unfortunate, good thing those men and women made it back home safely at the same time. Unfortunate for who he killed. Nobody look at those people. He said, right, my brother did SWAT. Now he's a correction parole officer now. Wow, that's a major change. SWAT put a lot of pressure on him. Because every time you go to a situation, you're pretty much looking at shooting somebody. You're looking at pushing in doors. You're going into real active situations. So, yeah, it's a pretty serious job. I will say that this is the world we live in now. It's so much heightened pressure on trying to survive and make it. People losing it. I mean, the slightest thing, set somebody out. Last week, I think in Conyers, I was talking to a deputy today, and he was telling me how they was at a pool hall, and two guys got arguing about a seat. The quote unquote black guy and a white guy. The black guy had a gun. He wanted the seat, so he shot and killed a Caucasian guy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he done messed his life up.
For a seat?
Well, this is the thing though. We all sit back after the fact and say, yeah, it's altogether logical now. You know what I'm saying? It's logical now. Doesn't make sense. Get another seat, move on. In the world of men, okay, everything is defending your manhood. So if I literally, like, where I'm sitting is my seat. If I got up for a second and get something and my stuff is right here, and I turn back around and say, hey, what you doing? What you mean what I'm doing? That's my seat. Get another one. My stuff right there. Well, move your blank. Oh, so at this point, I'm looking at, not only you just took my seat and my stuff here, you just told me to take my stuff and basically F me. So from a parent point of view and people around, you have to defend this. I ain't saying that these are laws as, just in nature with man. So you feel like if you would do that and not say, hey, my mistake, I didn't know it was your seat and move, that you took it, then you're saying that I'm that type of person where I'm weak enough to where you can do this and nothing's going to happen. So now I feel the need to say what? I need to prove to you and everybody else looking around that I'm not that guy that you take nothing from. So now I look at, okay, you ain't going to get up? No. I'm just giving you a scenario. F you, blank that. What you gonna do? Okay, I ain't got time to play around. Boom. In my mind right now, this make all the sense because every man code been broken. Okay, you tried to take from me. That was my seat. Now when I'm getting arrested, I'm looking at. I gotta get an attorney. I'm looking at murder case. I'm looking at how they rating this murder. Is it second degree? Whatever it might be. This is a whole nother situation. Because I ain't looking at, they rank murder by first, second, whether, what I'm saying, attempted murder or whatever it might be. And I'm looking at, you're looking at man too. These are the years. I'm looking at, what's the plan? I'm looking at 20-something years. Oh my goodness. Oh man. You know what I could have did? I could have just went on home. Some told me not to come out that night anyway. I could have just got my stuff moved and kept going and still had my life. Now, if I got a wife and kids, they're not going to see me myself through, telephone. Now, if I'm the sole provider of this home, they're going to lose this home. Now, money's got to be raised up to pay for me an attorney. I can't get a public defender. There's a murder case. A lot of judges will tell you this. You can't come in my courtroom for this work. I'm telling you, sometimes the case so serious, they'll tell you, listen, you can't even come back to my courtroom with a public defender. Your murder is so heinous. I'm looking at you so much time. You're going to have to come in here with a paid for attorney. So you don't think in the moment, you thinking, oh, I've been punked, I've been played, I ain't the one, somebody else in here might try me. So I had to prove myself. And the more you go over, it sounds dumb and dumber. Your wife, your kid, no crying, what we gonna do? Look, the first of the month finna be here next month. You're locked up for murder. You ain't getting no parole. You ain't getting no bail. You're not getting no bond. You know what I'm saying? This is murder. So I say that to say it's so easy to move so fast and look like you defending your end and look like you justified and you're not justified. I use a saying I tell our young people, measure twice, cut once. He only measured one time and he cut. That's a cut he can't never take back. When he lay down in that cell, he go to sleep and he look at, man, it's a German, wake up. He look up, you've been here a long time. And the thing is, He moved. He's sitting here till he go to court. He's in Newton County, right? Newton County judicial system work like this. They don't have a misdemeanor court and a felony court. All of it is mixed together. So he's getting held up by people who got traffic tickets. People like, just say I kicked little Doctor on the leg. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else stole a candy bar. Somebody stole some socks out of Walmart, and he's sitting here with some child rapers. Everybody mixed in together, and he's just gonna be sitting here a long time before he go to court. Once he does go to court and get sentenced, he has to go to Jackson, Georgia. Jackson, Georgia will keep him here for a few months or maybe a year because they got to classify him. You got to go to Jackson, Georgia to get classified. From there, they'll send him out the way they're going to send him. He probably going to go to Reedville. You're going to sign to St. Peter, that kind of you feel like kind of warped in the head. And looking at him crying, they're going to look at you, really not that bright, are you? You killed a man. Now, to them, they look at you killed a man for a stool. But they're not looking at how everything actually played out. You see what I'm saying? From the point of view of him looking at something was taken from me. So now we have to, in saying that, I say this to everybody listening, and some people here know what I'm talking about. You really have to start thinking out decisions before you make them. Here's a man, if he got a family, he put him in a bad spot.
Absolutely.
Okay. Guy in my city got killed because they were arguing. Dude left and came back and did a drive-by and killed a guy. Now that guy there gonna get so much time because what he just did right was the fact that he premeditated. He actually left, which they mean you lost your cooling down period. Me and little Doctor sitting right here, we arguing in person. Little Doctor slaps me, or I slap little Doctor, and one of us shoot the other one. They're gonna look at, we were moving so fast in real time. Me and little Doctor sitting right here arguing. I slapped little Doctor, he slapped me. One of us, either one of us leave, go home, and we live 40 miles from now, get a gun and drive 40 miles back and decide to shoot. The jury gonna look at you, you're done. You have 40 miles to think this out going home and another 40 to come back. That was enough time anywhere, almost 2 hours, that you had time to think about your decision and you did. And all you see here thinking, saying, I ain't even think about that. And they looking at, you should have, because now you gone. Now he'll get so much time versus had he shot him right down the spot. Other stuff that get you more time for murder. If you married, less time. Because you married, they tend, the courts kind of look at the fact that you married. They look at a person having a spouse versus I'm a single man and I do it. You don't hold nobody nothing. So we give you more time. A lot of these things add to your time. That's why what a lot of guys are doing, they go to jail. People don't realize, y'all seen what people do this a lot. They go to jail and get married. Y'all never knew why people did that?
No.
Because you can go back to court, you try to get it back to court to argue the fact that I'm married and my wife needs me. We separated because I'm in jail. That's why people don't realize why people get married when they go to jail. It's a scheme. The courts look at that. People, you try and look at keeping a person away from their spouse. That plays a part. Versus a love doctor who's not married. He has no kids, so putting him away hurts who?
Nobody.
But if he got a wife, he got kids.
Right.
So an attorney's going to argue that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see that on.
And then that's why what a lot of them do when they go to court to try to get back to take it back to court is to try to tell them, hey, I'm married now.
Yep.
And my wife in the court, look, they got kind of, I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out, family, wife, yeah, this is a scheme. That's why a lot of times these people don't realize why these guys get married and go to court. Y'all just learned, so you weren't supposed to know about that.
I didn't know, yeah.
Yeah, everything got a scheme behind it. Hey, Sarah, glad you made it. Sarah pregnant. Don't talk to her like that. Right. You try to say right. Sarah tried to turn into a little sex machine. Robin pregnant, and Robin one of my best workouters. She done. Did she get pregnant so she got that workout?
Probably so. It's that bad.
Congratulations, Robin.
Robin.
Congratulations, John.
John, you need to stay in that truck more.
Somebody said she's a freak.
Yeah, she laying down some kids now. She laying out kids like school kids.
Thank you.
John, that's right, John. We gotta keep you in that truck a little longer, John. Or get you out of one or the other. Congratulations, y'all too. Huh?
I said that last one. All our kids, they're cute kids. You keep on.
Yeah.
I love Mama fat. Yeah, I love her. I like her look fat. She look just chunky, ain't it? Your mama.
You know what?
I like
kids. The kids be real cute, but when they get older,
What about
what they say? They say when they're young, they step on your foot, but when they get older, they step on your heart.
No, never heard that. No. What you talking about? It was off the knee on the heart. Where you got that from?
No. When they're young, they step on your foot. When they old, they step on your heart. And I want to show y'all a video.
What?
Somebody who may have possibly stepped on somebody's heart.
You are sick in your head.
Preacher, this is a video that you actually shared, an article that you actually shared. It was in regards to the Republican National Convention.
Yes.
I was looking at it and it really caught my eye. I want to share it with y'all because I wasn't aware of this at all. I read the article, but when you actually see the video, I'm gonna play the video and y'all share.
Just the video, man. What are you talking about? What's going on? We don't know what you're talking about.
Get it out.
Ridiculous glory. And then we will talk about it.
Some people that were talking about reparations in this country. They wanted reparations. And I remember I made this particular liberal so angry at me because I told them right to their face, nobody owes you anything for slavery. If you want to tell the truth about it, it is you who owes. It's you who owes.
Whoa.
Why do you owe? Because somebody in those fields took stripes for you. Somebody after those fields were ended and slavery was ended, somebody had to walk through Jim Crow for you. Somebody fought wars and died for you. Somebody lived less than because they didn't have what you have, and they did it for you. There are people in their graves right now, and they are there because they were willing to stand up and fight for you. Those folks on the Edmund Pettus Bridge carrying American flags, take that, Colin Kaepernick, living in a society that he could scarcely acknowledge, something that he has never known, living with a bigotry that none of us can imagine.
Right.
Carried American flags on that bridge. And when they were hit upside the head with nightsticks and shot with water hoses and knocked to the ground, they got up and picked those flags up and kept marching.
All right. So I guess
further, a couple of things. There's another one I want you to pull. I meant to pull up too from Florida. He's running for governor. You need to hear what he said about slavery. Look him up. But that gentleman, he has some points, but some of what he said, he's not really quite as affluent what he was saying about them carrying American flags, getting shot by water hose on Edmund Patterson Bridge. They were chased and pushed, and a lot of those people fell off. They pushed them over the bridge. We actually went over the Edmund Patterson Bridge. Remember that, Tulin? I had to go to Selma and preach. We actually crossed over the Selma Bridge. The bridge looked a whole lot bigger on television when you see the videos back then when they crossed over.
Yeah.
It was not as big. We actually crossed over the bridge. It was not as big. We went down every year. They have a moment down. I went down there and preached for a pastor. He actually lost his church after that. They got rid of him for that. Yeah, they got rid of him. And it was bad. But it happened. I think things should be acknowledged, like the people that were forerunners before us and what they did. And I think that the generation today has failed as far as, acknowledging what they went through and acknowledge it in a way to where we haven't really done better. We made some small little grapples of achievement here and there. But as far as really progressing the way we need to, economically, educational wise, in business, really establishing ourselves in communities, we failed. We failed. We have a lot of quote unquote African Americans that have done well for themselves, but it's not considering how many of our people suffered, how many of our people died, how many people weren't given the opportunity. I think as a whole, we failed. The numbers are too small when you consider how many people actually, suffered at the hands of slavery and because of slavery. So some of that I can agree with. I just think sometimes when you say things to us, and that's even with me, a lot of things you have to have a lot more explanation behind your points, because people go, oh, what the blame? He told me we owe no MF. You gotta kind of look back at people. And those people couldn't see where we were today. Some people were visionaries, as Dr. King said. One day I see my 4 little black kids doing this with white kids. We're seeing now simplistic, but back when Dr. King was coming on, once, quote unquote, African American kids reach 5 and 6, you separate them from white kids. You let them know, y'all can't play anymore. Y'all can't play anymore. You're his boss. He's going to be your slave. So it wasn't common for white and black kids to play together. So now, even in Hancock County, where my mother's from, white and blacks don't even go to school together. They're on a whole nother side of town. Even now in 2020, they don't go to proms together. They have a black school and a white school. Mm-hmm. Listen, you don't even see white people when you go down. You would think the whole county was black. They're on a whole nother side of county. In 2024, nothing's changed in a lot of areas. And listen, they have a black sheriff, as they call it. Commissioners, you got all these people in position. Nothing's changed. They had judges of African American. That don't change nothing. They know who they're gonna trial too, right? You trying white, you trying blacks, you trying poor whites. So when you look at it, America still has a major divide today. It's because our people don't actually see the benefit or see how important it is for us to kind of go back and recycle back in our memories where we came from and look at, we really haven't progressed that far. Because at any time, there's not a person of color in position that can't be pulled down by a white group. At any given time. There's not one black person, quote unquote black person, that's in any position that can't be taken down at any time by one white group. So everything that you have today is pretty much just loaned to you. It's allotted to you until the time they feel like enough is enough. So what say you? Anybody listen? Come on, call us in, talk to us. What you think about what I said?
That's right. Post the link, Tuli.
What? Okay. Wow.
Yeah. A lot going on, man. It's a lot going on out there. I tell you what, I was looking for the video you said about a Florida governor, but I'm unfamiliar with it. Could you give me a little more keywords so I can do a better search for
running for governor? I want to say it was a candidate running for governor. He's going to be running for governor of Florida, a black gentleman. Seemed like it was in Florida. I think he was saying something about we owe whites for slavery. Don't worry about it. Might have been him, North Carolina. I sent, and that story got twisted a little bit. I mean, I just think sometimes when our people say things, we such a sensitive group. Some things can really move us and incite us to do something, intelligent, destructive. But we have to you got to get so much clarity, reasoning behind statements, so you more or less motivate us in the right way. Black man running for, okay, no, come on, say black people all represent, yeah, that's what got him out. The foolishness. Now, that's not what he said on that. That was, it was bad. They put it out though. He was saying that we owe whites. That's not what he was saying. He was saying that people came before us. And when you want to give a story out, because that just shows you how much somebody hates somebody from the GOP. To me, whether you're Democrat, Republican, we need to look at the person and get out the parties. We partied long enough. Parties have failed us. parties restrict people sometimes from real ideas. Parties restrict you from having a mind or a concept where it involves people, everyday people. Just say if I run for office as a Republican, but I have in my district independents, Libertarian, Green Party, Tea Party, as well as Democrats, and I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican. So if I'm elected, am I to say everybody from these other groups didn't vote for me? Because some of these people, although they connect to a party, does not mean they did not look at the idea that came from me, the Republican, was seen to be more value, and look, it went in the direction that they looked that this was best for them and the people in the community. So I think it's sad when we make it about the party and not about the people, because these people become your constituents. I mean, you owe these people something, and there needs to be the same care given for the people, not for the party. Sometimes party affiliation hurt people from the realization of people is what actually matters. People are what matter, not the party. Sometimes we make bad decisions because of parties, because we don't consider the people. But what say you? He said, talk that talk, Ra. Exactly, 100%. But she said, Chavez, dang, I remember that movie. Oh, Little Boy King. Little Boy King, keep up your dream. Don't you never, ever, never something before.
Who sang that song?
Let It Go.
Denise Williams. Oh, Let It Go. I know what's song, Denise Williams.
Let's keep it that way.
Let's keep it like this.
Wow.
I discount it right across your face. Go ahead.
That was good. He walked right into that one. He said that was coming. But no, it's interesting that you brought up that song, because believe it or not, Will Smith has just wrote a controversial song.
I heard.
And it has a lot of lyrics in it. I'm only gonna play about 20 seconds of it, so this right here is fair use. But I want y'all to take a listen and tell me what do y'all think about this. Here we go.
New song. He says, I am Jesus. Now, before you go, wait, you're taking it out of context. Wait for my response at the end.
I am a Libra, but I identify as a Cancer. I am the tongue, truth and the lie, both in tandem. I am the sun, and I'm the rain, and I'm the wind. I am for real, and I'm pretend. I am Musa, I am Jesus, I am Judas. I am the judge, I am the victim, and I'm the shooter. I'm in the Torah, and the Quran, and in the Bible.
I understand the point of the song called Work of Art is
That's it right there. Just a quick little skit of the lyrics.
I mean, why did you start? I was trying to figure out what was he saying. Because even though this what I try to do for me,
right?
I'm trying to really listen to get his idea. I'm trying to see what was he thinking. Not I agree with it. I don't have to listen to agree, but I'm trying to see what was he thinking when he put this together. Sometimes people narrate for you and they don't allow you to really see. Like that story, he said blacks owe reparation. You left it to where who, if it said blacks owe reparation, who do you naturally associate we owe reparation to?
Right.
Whites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Work of art. Oh, here he gonna show me.
Name of song called Work of Art. Yeah.
Art, baby, look at me.
Work of art.
Work of art. Now they're framing me, painting in a dot. For the dead people, I am a work of art. I live and breathe. I'm the paint, I'm the brush, I'm the canvas. I'm a saint. But if you touch, I'm a savage. I'm a Libra. Identify as a Cancer. I'm a tongue, truth. Why you? I'm the sun, rain, I'm the wind. I'm for real. I'm pretend. I'm never pretend. I'm a Musa. I'm Jesus. I'm a Judas. I'm a judge. I'm a shooter.
So okay, if you listen, he's talking about a combination of everybody in a sense, even religion. See, that's why I say a lot of times people give us stuff and you don't pay attention long enough. Not saying you, we don't pay attention because we so big. What we heard, he said Jesus. Oh, his name saying the man is naming out from ailment to what you call it, what you call that with people, whatever your birth month they try to call that, horoscopes. It's calling out behaviors. It's calling out a lot of things, saying that because if you look at the world, everybody in itself all emulate one of these type of ideas.
So he's trying
So
to
when you give out stuff sometimes, what you have to listen to, and I try to do, is really try to listen to where things are coming from, what someone's saying. He's just speaking on the end of all these things that he's saying that I am. So he's speaking on behalf of everybody. All these intricate parts people have played or play. So I mean, no, now I'm not subscribing to his doctrine or his singing. So please, I'm not sold at all. But I just think it's fair to understand something a lot of times before you criticize, so you know how to address it properly. She said, "What he says the Torah, the Quran, and the Bible. You look; these are three of the major entities when it comes down to religion. A lot of religion played from those, sectors, from the Torah, from the Quran, and the Bible. If you look, yeah, of course, you have Hindu, you have Buddhism, you have other religions. So please, Scientology, but a lot of these stem from here. They'll tell you that these people were students of." So for me, I mean, I'm not a proponent of Will Smith. I don't subscribe to any of his doctrine, nor his lyrics or his ideas. I think he's a man that's hurt. I think that he came out with something. He spoke it in a way where it left you questioning, and you jumped to a conclusion, and it worked because you're going to buy it. You're going to spread the propaganda because you don't listen to understand. When I said that people in general, he didn't say nothing to me. Absolutely nothing. It don't take long to read people to know where he coming from. I mean, it's a talk, it's a buzz. And they're gonna lose it, they're gonna keep playing it, they're gonna spread it. The thing got how many millions of views? No one's gonna listen to it objectively and listen to see what he's saying. It's not hard to pick him up and see what he's doing. But you're gonna buy into it. Now, they're gonna look, he said he's a shooter. Oh, he gonna be shooting people. No, he didn't. He's just saying, he's basically talking about all the different attributes of people. And he called it himself. Just saying, but he's speaking on behalf of people in general. It's not hard. Let me tell you something. This is what the news media does. They make, especially with people this color skin. We are the dumbest group of people on the planet because we're not thinkers. You can't let these people give you news and narrate it to you too. You have to give and say, stop, let me objectively listen. Let me see where it's going so I can make non-biased opinion, a non-biased statement about it. And a lot of times we don't. We bias because the person that give it to us is biased. What would the person look at the white guy? Hold on. Listen, okay, let me tell you. Listen, no, he really says this. What is he gonna do? What was the guy gonna do if he gave it to us? Now, what happened? Love Doctor got pulled in, but we pulled him back out in time to save him.
That's all. We pull you back out.
That's all we do.
I'm just running down the news clips. I'm just running down the news clips.
Let me ask you a question. What was your sister before I just said what I said? What was your opinion about it?
I already knew it was a twist on it, but I was going with what they said. I ain't listened to the whole song.
What they say?
I didn't listen to the lyrics.
He said,
I see the headline of it. I say, hey, that'd be a good thing. Let's talk about it on the show. That's it. Like, I got something else lined up for you. Listen, I throw alley oops. And you the reason why you snap that because I throw your alley oops.
There's one song. Look,
it's a work of art.
Listen, if you really want to go down to it, it's another song that got some lyrics. I want to see how you break these lyrics down, but I ain't gonna do that.
Because he has a point.
Man, look what Big Kid. Look what he said. Love Doctor didn't catch it like you, Paul. He should have. You should have let him.
No. This is what I want to know. What I want to know is what would they have said before you gave your opinion? Because I know them two ladies over there. I'm curious what they would have thought before. Was y'all gonna say the same thing, ladies?
Go ahead.
I feel like this happens very often with artists. They mention Jesus a lot, like this guy, he mentions Jesus a lot. He says he's Jesus. I don't even take these people serious at this point.
No.
Now, Love that we're pulling you out. You should be thankful. Say thank you to us.
Hey, I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I got pulled out. Toolie, you have any commentary? Was you gonna say something different, Toolie?
What? You know things. In the section. I probably wouldn't have said I probably wouldn't have thought anything about it. Honestly, I wouldn't have thought anything about him saying that he was. I wouldn't have. I don't think I would.
Yeah.
And plus, I would listen to the whole thing, not just taking that part. That's why I wanted to hear it.
I ain't got to listen to the whole thing to know I don't want no parts of it.
Look at Kanye West. He says he's Jesus. Like at this point, like these people are crazy.
Listen, I'm not looking at Kanye East, Kanye North, or Kanye South. I'm good.
Somebody said they still believe. I don't know.
They still believe what?
The love doctor is a Jesus.
What Jessica? That's my friend Jessica. Jessica, where you been? Were you there last night? Them she said that song. Who took that? That song is below the Love Doctor Genius status. Yeah, well, that's
right.
real.
That's all me. I don't.
Listen, they call it. Even Jessica laughed. She said impossible. No, it's easy for him to pour it in. We know it's easy. Listen, he gonna marry you. You ain't got to keep pushing it.
That's right, preacher.
That's right. You got to keep pushing it.
That's it. You got him. You don't gotta call him genius.
Listen. What I'm gonna do? I got another alley hoop that I want to throw up.
All right, go ahead.
I want to see if y'all gonna slam dunk it. But on this one, I want to know what they take is first, and I want you to come and set in the order.
Jessica, my friend, I'm going to introduce you to the other Hispanic.
Hold on, Tony. We'll wait on Tony.
Love doctor was going in.
We're not going. Listen, I'm trying to talk to some. I'm trying to talk to my friend.
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, we don't wait on you. We can't do it.
Go ahead. What you got?
You ready? No, y'all ready? All right, I'm about to show you another.
I'm like you. I can multitask. I'm sorry.
You know what?
No.
Hold on. Tuli. In your opinion, can he multitask good, Tuli? Oh, that's tight, preacher. You see what your shots just said.
Guess where she at?
Right here.
Thank you.
Look, y'all in two different locations. You in the beach somewhere. You somewhere on the beach on the coast, and she look like she ain't nowhere near the water.
And she gonna come running back to me. Isn't that right? You know it should be bad.
Wow. Yeah. All right. So here we go. We got another alley hoop for y'all. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play for y'all a 2-minute news clip, and I'm gonna show you a headline to kind of get an overall premise of what's been going on and how this story has developed over the past month or two.
Don't be dragging your word, because I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you a head, and so you got to stop dragging your word.
A proposed bill working its way through Sacramento could make it easier for undocumented immigrants to purchase a home in California. It's called AB 1840.
AB 1840 adds specific wording to the California Dream for All program, which is the state's down payment assistance program. The wording would make undocumented immigrants able to apply for this money. I spoke with the author of the bill and the local politician against it.
We said it was a dream for all, that's what we meant.
Assemblyman Dr. Joaquin Ramírez of Fresno is the author of AB 1840. The bill says that applicants of the state's Dream for All program should not be disqualified based on their immigration status. The Dream for All program is a down payment assistance program for low to moderate income aspiring homeowners. Those selected get a 20% down payment on a home that has to be paid back plus interest if the homeowner sells it.
For many people who have been here for years, if not decades, because we have a broken immigration system, who have been paying taxes and doing their hard work as well of building up a credit score, that we need to figure out how to open doors for all people to realize that dream of home ownership.
We shouldn't move people to the front of the line that haven't paid their dues.
El Cajon Mayor Bill Wells, who's also running for Congress, says he disagrees with AB 1840. He says the money for the California Dream for All Act should only go to legal U.S. citizens and veterans assistance programs.
They should be first in line to buy homes and to get assistance, not people that work for this country. And, in fact, some that come from countries that our young men and women were actually fighting against.
Assemblyman Arambulis says the money in the Dream for All program should be available to everyone who qualifies, which means they have to have a social security number or an I-10 number. He says there are already programs for veterans and more in the works.
We're passing housing bonds that ultimately will allow us to bring resources specifically for our veterans and look forward to the opportunity to make sure that we're able to walk and chew gum at the same time.
I don't understand why we're letting people that have lived here all their lives and sometimes for generations twist in the wind and not be able to afford their own home.
So if passed and signed by the governor, AB 1840 could go into effect in January of 2025.
As of today, the news article has just been released. The Senate has voted, and they have approved $300 million, $0 down home loans for immigrants. It's officially now been approved by the Senate. What do y'all think about that?
That's Biden getting this country into more debt. So we really get into big problems. We have other things to work on, such as education. Our education system is horrible. I didn't get not $1, so I don't feel like these people should be getting anything. And like they say, take care of veterans. I feel like they're not well taken care of. I don't understand. That makes no sense to me. I'm completely stupid. But that's our President Biden.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm sorry, we're home. Well, I think that whole program. Let me say this, and any of you from California, don't take this the wrong way. Y'all are not the brightest people on the planet.
They not.
California is not known for being the brightest people on the planet.
They not.
That's not to every individual, please. But
most of them, not everybody, most of them.
Yeah, I mean, as far as when you look at it from governmental decisions and people, in general on how they, just live on the beach bum, no draws, the whole nine, just a lot of stuff, that kiss a tree, have sex with a rock, the whole idea of it. I mean, it's just not the smartest people. I know they don't feel insulted. A lot of stuff makes absolutely no sense. What you push and the rhetoric. New York, you're on deck too.
I was gonna say that, Peter.
Just not. I mean, it's from the people you put in leadership and government, the decision they make. Even Cortez. These people will usher in and bus in all these people. Chicago too. It makes no sense. Listen, in Chicago, you can be an illegal alien and kill somebody, and they cannot turn you over to the U.S. Marshals, FBI. They have to hide you and help protect you. You get these states, you have immunity. Illegal, you have immunity. These states take you in New York. Look at this. Who come up? You know how many people, citizens, can use that assistance to buy home? Even when they give this money, this was bad about it. This is how dumb California is. Okay, just on top of it. Let's go ahead with the money down payment. That's not even talking about how dumb it is. The people living there can't afford the mortgage. How you going to afford to keep it? This is good money going out the bad. The people living there losing their homes. So if I gave you the 20% down to pay for it, how are you going to keep it?
Right.
Maybe that's the agenda.
Now, I mean, the agenda is to make citizens fight non-citizens.
Stupid.
Well, it's the same thing. Well, it's not stupid from that point of view. See, if you and I are fighting, Dr. Jones, and me and Tula and Love Doctor fighting, guess who we're not watching?
Them.
So that means they get some opportunity to pass more bills, to push legislation, to take more things from us. Why? What? You and I gonna be incarcerated. Tula and Love Doctor gonna kill each other, which means we're gonna call for what? More government intervention. See, these programs call for what? More government, because once I start doing $300 million to try to give for down payment, that means I need to bring in more government oversight. The more government oversight, the less rights of the people are taken. See, I got to take away your rights. Your ability to do things are going to be hampered because now the government has to step in. What you have to do is you can't allow the government to be the sole rule and decide. The government is only in position to make sure the will of the people is being enforced. They're giving us the will. The government is making the decision. The citizens have lost.
Yes.
You got homeless people on the street in California, San Francisco, top city, homeless people downtown. I'm talking about you have to walk in the street. We're not talking about just homeless. They have taken the street. Can you imagine this? The sidewalk to walk in the street.
It's bad.
And you take that $300 million, take those people off of the street, start creating jobs because you got so much trash and filth. This is not hard. It was up to me. Let me tell you something. I take 50 million of that dollar, right? I can build centers, right? Homeless people gonna come in the morning when you get up. I'm taking you behind the work. You're not. This is what they do. They let them go out on the street. They come back and get a bit. Oh no. When you get up, you clean this whole place up and disinfect it. I'm taking you to a job. You're going to work. Listen, county worker, you finna cut grass. You finna be picking up paper. You're going to be fixing fences. You finna be doing so much work. So you know what you're going to realize? If I'm going to do all this, guess what you can do?
Yeah.
Get a job. Because guess what? Every day we house you, we're going to make money off of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only... It's there is not a viable system that can work if it can't regenerate. Run your car off of a battery and don't have an alternator. What do you think gonna happen? The battery's going to die. This is why the system is failing. Listen, y'all want to fix this economy? Get me in now. It's easy. 1 + 1 is 2. I mean, it's not hard. Simple math. 1 + 1 is 2.
That's exactly what the president of my country is doing, cleaning up, making these people work.
Everybody, listen, gang's over with. Listen, y'all put it down. Listen, they won't make it. Let me tell you something. It's over with. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm not housing none of these jokers. Let me tell you something. If you got that junk road on your, listen, y'all gonna be the best prayer warriors these streets ever seen. Let me tell you something. I'm passing the law, gun you down. Listen. You got that junk on, gun them down. We're not gonna have you on the street. Listen, these people are jumping out of cars and they killing people. How many times we keep watching the story of some kid gets shot at a park? Some kid, some pregnant mother gets shot through from gang shoot. Over today, I'm going to the project. Listen, all project getting cleaned up. Everybody going to work. You're behind out of here. You got a Bojana, you got kids. When you cut on the step, we stitching it up. Ain't no more coming out of there. You can go to work. Everybody going to work. Listen,
Richard, you're harder than the president in the South.
That junk over. Listen, that junk over. Listen here, it's up to me. Listen, that junk over with. All them little Piggly Wiggly store, all of them shutting down. We're gonna have a clean. Yeah, people gotta eat better. If they don't eat better, they can't think better. That makes no sense for state-owned schools. All states are controlled from the federal government states. How is one school looking better than another one? Tell me how much sense that makes.
None whatsoever.
It made no sense. Listen, these are government institutions and they're gonna have to be kept up. These kids gonna clean them up. They're not playing that foolishness. And I'm putting slap back in. Your kid open your mouth, talk back, slap the piss out of them. I'm getting all teachers right, slap piss out of them.
Back in school.
You don't talk back and open your mouth like that. If I'm gonna have police at the school, listen, we're not playing that stuff. You shutting them down. Listen, you have to change the mentality.
I agree.
Playtime is over. We're losing our kids. They got to get productive. We need more teachers. Teachers, you're going to get paid. You're going to do your job. You come in here, you ain't come in smelling like no hoe. Put some clothes on. Put them titties up. If you're not in biology, put them titties up.
Put them up.
All the time I want to see titties in biology, health, and in the cafeteria.
That's right.
So we putting them thighs and legs. Put them up.
Put them up.
Learn. Listen, ain't no cell phone. The teacher don't need cell phone. I'm talking about the student. Get them out the teacher hand. Who you need to be texting?
That's right.
That's right.
Burkina Faso.
Yeah,
I remember when I was in school, I had a beef and the teacher took my beef. I ain't like that.
No,
I ain't never get back either.
He loved Burkina.
If I go up there, they better have it.
Let me tell you something. A lot of stuff I cut. Them kids be eating all that dessert. We get them out. Them kids don't eat healthy meal. All the fat kids running. Every
right.
You fat them chase. Listen, I had somebody chase one class.
All fat kids are running.
All fat kid getting chased. Don't make you get right. Tell them we're gonna get you hungry. Come on, you gotta go to work. No sitting down. Right. You got every class run.
Fat kids lose weight and they need braces. Fat people need braces too. That's right.
Everybody, listen, I'm about to get them healthy. We ain't gonna abuse nobody. We're gonna take care of them and show them love. This is confidence you build up. When they feel better, they get a better confidence level. It's about building their confidence. Now, yeah, it's skinny people that stop being retarded. Those people need it. We trying to push people to be better people. You gotta tell them the truth too.
Yeah.
Show them love, tell them the truth, and clean up. Listen, you got a gun and you out here shooting people, they're penalty. All these gangs, I'm telling you, listen. If you ain't ready for the death penalty, listen, no mercy. Once we 100% prove it's you, you get a death penalty that day. We ain't finna be holding no court. Listen, this is what I'm talking about with bad. Listen, just say hypothetically, little doctor, right? We just arrested you for a shooting, gang shooting, right? You in the cell with one other person. Listen, man, soon as we prove and see the video that's you, we pulling you right out. Matter of fact, we're gonna kill you right here in your cell with your other and leave you in the cell with them. Oh yeah, people gonna realize how serious this is.
I mean,
listen, you're gonna pick another career.
Somebody said live on TV. Good.
I agree. Let me tell you something. If you don't do it, guess what? You ain't got to worry about it. Listen, you rape women, and listen. I want to make sure it's done. We don't want to just be doing it. Just say hypothetically, I just raped the woman. We got the video. We got not just her saying. We have 100% proof I done it. We castrate on TV, then we kill them.
Ooh.
Listen, I don't want to just kill nobody and do it. Listen, on TV, castrate them right now on TV and make. Listen. I want to, and then we're gonna get somebody blind to do it.
That would teach them.
I mean, listen. If you listen, everybody should have a right to be free and happy and the pursuit of happiness. You can't do it when you got these people on the street. A child killer, a child raper. Listen, man. Everything we do right here on television, take them, castrate them, let them sit there and bleed and suffer, then blow their brains out right there on TV. Put them in the electric. Listen. Let the family or the people that they done it to do it. Listen, they can't get their kid back. So we can at least give you this.
But this government are the biggest rapists. They're never allowing this to happen.
That's why they ain't gonna do it, because their friends are rapists. They friends are child molesters. Listen, it ain't hard. He said, right. India only have 5-man cell maximum, no water or food that keeps people out of jail. Man, but I'm telling you what they do. Honestly, let me tell you what India the problem is. Those guys come to America.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Indian criminals do. They come to America. Here you can write a book, you can get famous. Everybody needs to be the same thing. I'll be pushing this internationally. Listen, if you harboring and you letting child molestation going and child sex trade, listen, we're not doing no business, but we shut you down.
Mm-hmm.
And so that we can get the innocent out, we bombing you. Nuclear. Mm-hmm. Listen, if there's no real consequences, people ain't gonna stop.
They're not.
The goal is to get them to stop. If you're not going to be extreme, they're extreme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about when you know for what is the purpose. Hypothetically, I just raped you. Just raped you. You got a husband, you got pregnant by me, and you don't believe in abortion. You should have to sit here and raise that baby. And listen, I go to court and sue you for the rights, and I get visitation. You and your husband had to take care of my rape baby that I have visitation rights to come and see, and I got to say. You know how much problem it's going to cost for you and your husband that he has to sit here because if they don't believe in abortion, he's got to look at a rape baby. I go to jail for 4 years, get out, and I'm demanding rights to see the baby, and I get him on holidays. I come to your house, knock on your door to get him, and I tell y'all about what I want y'all to do to my son.
That's
no. Not right. Gotta put you to death.
I agree.
Put you to death. You don't believe in abortion? Listen, the baby dead. The baby want to know where they dead at. Said, this your dad. Listen, that monster dead. You gotta kill it, get rid of it. That's how you clean the society up. You gotta kill it. Listen, you want to go and you want to break in people's houses and steal something? We cut both your arms off.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let me ask a question. Okay.
We cut your lips off.
Hold on for a minute. Am I the bad person or the person that break in the house? Tell me who the bad person is.
You got a point, Tula.
But
so
preacher,
what
what if it's a necessity?
So what now?
What if it's a necessity and they're stealing?
Listen, that's fine if it's a necessity. That means you don't need your arms.
Preacher.
Listen, you gotta put the stop to it. Listen, let me tell you why you gotta be extreme for those y'all. I would like for us to kill no one. I would like for us to castrate no one. I would like for us to cut nobody's arms off. But let's just be practical when you are the victim of these people. What are we gonna do for the victims?
That's right.
You listen, let me look at this. Okay, I rape you. I can still get out of jail and still have a life. You gotta live with that mental anguish, and then you sitting on the street.
And they only give them like 5 years, 7 years.
For 5 years.
It's ridiculous.
Then I can play like I'm rehabilitated.
Mm.
And then you can run into me at the store somewhere. And when what's going to go through your mind?
Yeah.
I could be, well, how about I could have just popped up here because I'm still watching you. I want to come back again. This time I kill you.
Mm.
You gotta put an end to this foolishness.
Yeah.
He said Saudi Arabia, they keep it real on stealing. Yeah, they're cutting the hands off to bring out cut publicly. Listen, I said take the whole arm, bump the hand, take the arm. And we're not paying nothing. Listen, people know you're a thief. Cut both the arms off. I don't care. I mean, you got listen.
You know what? Forget it. Let's just kill him, preacher.
No, let them suffer. Listen, you gotta listen. When you go out there, you don't. You just stuck. Who gonna wipe it? Not me. You should have weighed out. Listen, put the law down. Everybody got now it's choice.
That's right. You're right. Let's just cut their arms and their feet.
If I just say this the law now, we pass the law right now. Hey, you steal from somebody and you get caught and it's proven that you're guilty of stealing, we cut both your arms off. So now I gotta look at it. Is the value of what I'm trying to get versus my arm, which one most important? Me stealing what I'm trying to get or losing both my arms. Now this your value. So don't look at me saying, oh, you crazy. That's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Why you not looking at it? You knew what the law was. You shouldn't have been stealing. You knew both your arms were gonna get cut off. This is a choice you made. Well, what are they gonna do? That's not my problem. You should have figured it out when you decide to steal. Hey, I get caught, they're gonna cut off both my arms. I gotta wipe, I gotta bathe, I gotta brush my teeth, I gotta pick up my kids, I gotta open my door, I gotta pull up a chair, I gotta wave at me, Dr. Joe. I just waved back, it just both my arms. You should have thought about that. See, you can't come up at the last minute. People trying to feel sorry for these people. They need to feel sorry for themselves and say, I ain't gonna do it.
We just said you waved back.
I waved back. So I'm saying, hey.
Oh, sorry, but that's hilarious. They lose their hands.
So whatever been cut off will show what crime will commit. Yeah, that's it. That people know. Everybody see your fault. Who was saying Shakira, she said, true. They penalize the victim before the victim. That's true. It's time to stop it, man. Listen, I don't want to go around. Listen, people, I don't know if people think I'm really not hard because I don't want to do any of it. I don't want to castrate nobody. I don't want to cut nothing off. I'm not interested in nobody. Okay, so that's the first thing. Get out your head. Okay. But this is the problem we got. Every day in Chicago, in New Orleans, in all these things, these people are just riding and shooting and gunning people down for no reason.
That's so great.
No, just jump out. You on a city street, here you and your family are walking, and somebody get out gunning and you lose your kid. From somebody trying to do a gang initiate, somebody trying to prove they bad, somebody just shooting to just be shooting because they high on some methamphetamine. All this stuff got to stop. Listen, do what I do. Let them have these drugs. Because let me tell you how you end the war on drugs. Let them use them. We won't pay a dime. We won't pay a dime for your rehab. We won't pay a dime for your medical care. You got to listen. You got to take it all away. So how much do we pay? And that's the same thing with alcohol. Alcohol is a drug and you let them use it.
Mm-hmm.
So you make a choice. You listen. They got rid of prohibition by calling something, make it legal. Make it legal. Let them do it. We're not paying a dime for it. You give it to kids, death penalty. Mm-hmm. That's it. If you kill somebody for drugs, death penalty. You got to cut it off. That's it. You got to take it out where people realize it ain't worth it. Right now, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
The governments, don't just go people putting everything on America. Stop it. The governments have made it lucrative enough where a person can look at going to jail is worth going based off how much money I'm making and how much more money I'm making in jail. All that stuff is going to be shut down. No, you won't get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
I still you shut it down. You in jail, you ain't here to serve your time. I ain't saying mistreat people either. They need clean water, cell. Y'all working every day though. Every day you working. All that pushing up, all that jail workout video on YouTube. No, y'all working every day. Every day. This jail getting scrubbed and clean every day. I own a restaurant in jail. The cleanest restaurant you'll see in your life. When them guys get through working, when I get through real bad, all that fighting and killing. No, listen, let somebody come up dead to him. We're gonna nail your behind to a literal cross. I'm talking about put the nails in your head, all the way down your shoulder, all the way down your arm and hand, all the way down your leg. You got a t-shirt. Listen, anybody got not been in here raping nobody? Don't y'all not know it's illegal to have sex in jail? You property of the state.
I know it's illegal.
Yes, it's illegal.
So
it's illegal to have sex. You can't, if you're a criminal, you can't consent to sex. Same sex, opposite sex. You can't do that. You're property of the state.
Okay.
Somebody said, I know. They go, Brandon, what you going to tell about Burkina Faso? He loved that word. I know a guy that was just killed last week. They found him tied up, beaten, and shot allegedly 12 times.
Wow.
Yeah, shot up, tied up, beaten. I hope they say he did it, self-inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew in Jacksonville. What's this about? Okay, right had my first sip of beer was from an uncle who knows kids want to try. Yeah, they all bad like that. I had rather like let your sip look, all that stuff. They found him in my area. Okay, Jessica say, yep, Jessica, you agreeing with me what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, we can make the world, man, what happened to the time when you could just go out and walk? I know you could just go downtown. I was looking at like, you go downtown. When I grew up in it, there was, Tori, you remember going downtown and worry about getting shot?
No,
You went shopping, school shopping, man. Nobody bought you. I mean, it was downtown. You went to shop. Now you got to worry about people killing you.
This is true.
What Brandon said? He said, can't talk. I'm at work and it's loud. Them stories I put in the chat that people need to hear it. Oh, Burkina Faso. Yeah. Yes, preacher. I know it. Sweet. Listen, if I'm correct. When I worked for the Department of Correction in South Carolina, they arrested 2 girls for having sex with the inmates. They have to register. Yeah, that's true. You can't have sex in jail. It's illegal.
Did that here in Atlanta.
What happened in Atlanta?
Yeah,
I know what Burkina Faso is. I watch international news. I'm familiar with Burkina Faso. Okay. You should like that. He pushing the Burkina Faso a lot. You better go and get it because he at work. I don't want to lose his job. Burkina Faso. That wasn't the original name of it originally. They changed, I think, in 1950 something. A lot of these countries, they keep changing them and flipping them around. Yeah, I'm familiar with them. Yeah, they'll flip the names around and move them. A lot of time. Let me say this: if y'all don't, well, they probably take offense. I've been with you. For the record, y'all, I'm not impressed with Africa. Okay, what they call Africa, Cuba. I'm not impressed with them. I'm gonna tell y'all why, honestly. Because they are more victimized than we are. They don't, let me tell you, and I'm sure y'all fight for you ain't even been there. They don't respect you, okay? First of all, none of these people respect you. A lot of these people don't even know their own history. They just know what they were told. They love white people. They worship them. They worship white Jesus. So their knowledge about a lot of truth are not as supposed. I know y'all guys all love them and run behind them and think they know. Their name been flipped and changed so much they don't know one end from the other. Most of these people don't know they've been moved around, planted, name changed, erased, brought back, put. I'm just being honest with it. It's really not what people think. I'm not talking to you, but I'm just saying a lot of people talk about I've been to Africa. I'm telling you, it's really not what everybody try to make it out to be. I know, oh, you've been in one part. Yeah, they really don't know. They don't know. A lot of stuff they don't know. It's not really just like us. A lot of stuff we don't know either. But we put a lot of confidence in our way throwing back into white people. Oh, Africa. It really ain't what you think. Love Doctor, y'all been there too. How impressed were you? Love Doctor, you want me to go to jail?
No, what's up? I'm sorry. I was on another screen loading up the next article. I didn't hear what you were saying. My apologies.
With Africa, how impressed you were with Africa?
I wasn't impressed. I was more so I felt compassionate towards them. That's my first time ever being to a third world country. I knew people.
How did you feel? How did you feel compassion toward them when you the slave?
The reason I felt compassion to them is just with the mindset. I've never been in such an environment where it was that much poverty all at once. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize all those people, like the running sewage, running down the road, stuff like that. The houses made out of mud. The so many people. It was just like innumerable amount of people is off the map, off the grid. It was just overwhelming initially because I just had never experienced that. So the first time I saw it for that first day driving through those villages, I was just blown away. I was like, wow, you know. And I remember one thing that caught my mind is we rode by the U.S. Embassy, and I saw a long line of people, which I'm assuming they were trying to establish or get a passport so that they can get a citizenship so they can get permission to leave. And I was like, wow.
Mm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, Wayno, go ahead with the video.
I'm sorry, I had to text him.
That's okay.
No, I was trying to find the marker on the video. I have to kind of sort of turn the volume up on the other video so I can find it.
Oh, okay.
So I was searching for it. I hadn't found it yet. My apologies. I had pulled up a different screen.
It's all right. We are.
Международное агентство по атомной энергии проинформировано, еще прислать сами прислать специалистов для оценки ситуации. Надеюсь, что в конце концов будет с их стороны. Противник пытался сегодня наносить ночью удары по атомной электростанции.
But in the meantime, when I'm searching for that, I did see some other news articles that were posted in the private chat. Did you want me to go ahead and post those, Tuli?
Which one?
It was the one about the contraband found.
Yeah, because that was in reference to what we were talking about. That he's talking.
Right. Okay.
But that's we were talking about that too. But I thought he wanted to go to this Farjo. What is it? What are we talking about? Africa. Whatever we talking about. Oh, the four. Four. We were talking about that, and then we were talking about
What they look? Let me see them for. No. Are them the inmates?
Those are the
Yeah, them the inmates. I'm like inmates.
They gotta be inmates. I ain't no worry about looking.
Those are the jail guards.
Yeah, I think they're the guards.
Them inmates.
Look, it says it right there. Jail guards. Yep.
Jail guards.
Man, I'm like, you like the inmates.
With explicit photos and videos and having sex with them, of course, and smuggling them, cell phones and cigarettes to the inmates. Yeah.
Crazy.
This is Fulton County. I don't know what's wrong with that jail. Boy, I tell you. True.
I am treating rights.
Fulton County jail. Man.
But he said just look at them. Probably the only place they get it at. Oh,
maybe they were just trying to cheer people up. People already in there depressed, having a bad day, and they just wanted to put a smile on their face.
But also, they also snuck in cigarettes and chicken pot pies.
You know what else they've been sneaking? I'm pretty sure they were sneaking in cell phones too.
Duh, yeah, cell phones. Yeah, cell phones and chicken pot
pie. I mean, they were treating their girlfriends.
They went down. They went down and got them inmates running their mouth too much. Too much talking, man. You gotta be. When you fooling around that, you gotta really pay attention.
I'm just trying to figure out how. Let me think. If I was an inmate, why I would tell on somebody else? Why wouldn't I just get in on the action? You know what I'm saying? Something. Bring me this. Do that for me, but I guess,
You don't think if you the inmate, why you wouldn't do what? Tell her if you were the guard, you told the inmate to bring it to you.
No.
They're probably getting paid too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just saying the inmate just want to actually tell them to bring you something. Tell you to bring your mama a red velvet cake. I don't know. Get in on that too. They already coming. They already doing it. So when that happens, the inmates don't get in trouble, do they? Or do they?
Oh yeah, it may get time on that. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for contraband. Yeah, you get more time for that.
What about chicken
Yeah,
or the cigarettes?
they get everybody involved too.
Yeah, they get big time. Oh, they get big time for that. Yeah, they all get more time. Yeah, that's serious.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's very serious. So I think I found the video clip that I was something that I saw earlier this week that interests me. Want to share a thought with y'all, but before I load it up, what was interesting is that there's this particular person who goes to college campuses and he speaks to college students in terms of trying to say, why did y'all go to college? And he believes that college is a scam, and he has debates on the college campus with the college students, and he has a big following to do that. Now, this video, it's a little lengthy, so I'm only going to play like the first three or 4 minutes, but I just want to take a look at the dialogue, and I want to get y'all feedback on that. So without further ado, here we go.
I was hoping we could talk a little bit more about how you see college as a scam.
Okay. I think we did that, but sure. So,
If you want to talk about something else, we can talk about something else. I was just curious.
okay. What would you like to pinpoint on that?
Yeah, well, I think a big part of your issue is that people are spending a lot of money and that you feel like they're not getting the equivalent of all the money that they go into debt or that they have to borrow to make it worth it. Well, in that case, I think education is really awesome. I think it's really valuable. I think education's the only way that someone like you is able to write a book is because someone taught you how to read and write. And education on all levels is great. So that's not that one. I don't think that's your issue with college, right?
Do you know where I went to college?
I don't think that's important right now. Let me just.
I didn't.
I'm just talking. I said read and write. Like, who taught you to read?
No, I agree. I didn't say grade school's a scam.
Can we just keep going? All right.
I said college is a scam, not grade school.
Right.
Keep going.
So we're talking about the financial part, right? So do you think that college should be free then, so that everybody can get like a free education?
No.
Why
And
not?
by the way, what's happening in college is not an education.
Well, okay. You don't think that college should be free because it's not an education? If it was,
no.
Wait. If
Both,
it was an
for both.
education in your eyes, would you think that should be free, or do you?
What do you mean by free? You mean paid by somebody else?
Well, sure, taxpayer dollars would go to
okay.
pay for it.
So paid by somebody else.
Sure.
Sure. No, I don't believe that your schooling should be paid by somebody else.
I want my taxes to go to schooling for everybody. I think education is great. I don't want my taxes to go to fund wars. I don't want my taxes to go to the military or the police budget, but I don't get
You
to
don't
pick.
want any military?
I don't think that it should go to fund the military like that. I want my taxes.
You don't want any police force?
I want my taxes to go towards education because I think education is valuable. Do you think that
Okay.
education should be
Well, what is
paid for?
So define education. I'm curious.
Sure, it's just I would probably say that education right now is the ability to go out and learn different mindsets, to be introduced to different subjects, to have the opportunities to talk about these things with a lot of different kinds of people. I think that's the really cool part about college. Someone like you can come here and have different opinions. My history teacher just talked about how he does this whole like, I'm a conservative, old school conservative act. And then one of my other teachers, she's like, I'm a bleeding hippie, you know? There's like a lot of opportunities to just be introduced to subjects you didn't even know were a thing. Like, I didn't know that semiotics was a thing until my last philosophy class, and I think that's really interesting. So just the idea that you get to go out to this place and you get to get taught about a bunch of different ideas. Are you against that being available for everyone?
Oh, I have a completely different view of what education is. So education in Latin means to lead forth.
Okay.
Your idea of education is the new age, which is we're going to have like a buffet line of postmodern ideas and all ideas are treated the same. I don't believe that at all. College means partnership in Greek. And going back to education, you must lead forth towards something. And I think college should lead you towards the good, the true, and the beautiful.
Okay.
It should lead you towards things.
You think it should lead towards beautiful things?
Of course.
Like beautiful things? Like, you think that we should go out after college and be like, where's the prettiest thing that's
If
around
your idea
me?
of beauty is just the aesthetic,
then you're not having a great
Well,
college
then
experience.
what's your idea of beauty? My bad.
That
my
which
bad.
is perfected in being.
Okay, so you really like the Greek ideas and like the Roman ideas of like the idea of perfection and perfect harmony, because that's like a very Greek and Roman way of
Well, it's
approaching.
Western, which is the civilization we currently live in.
Okay, but that
let me
stems
finish.
from Greek and Roman
Of course, you're right.
ideologies.
So the good, the true, and the beautiful are the three things that every college student should grapple with. Do you think in this current university that is what you're currently grappling with? That the focus of your education is enriching yourself to get closer to what is good, what is true, and beautiful?
See, I don't engage with you on the ideas that good, true, and beautiful are something that can be defined and something
Well,
that can be taught.
You're perfect evidence of why I think college is a scam.
Why do you wait? I don't.
Because of course they could be defined and they should be sought after.
Okay, so you think that something like the beautiful, the perfect, like
Yes.
something like goodness can be defined in quantifiable, teachable. Because you're Christian, I forgot. You guys think
Yes.
that there's like
Yes,
a
the-
binary to
Well, no,
goodness.
there's a hierarchy, not a binary.
Oh,
There's an ultimate perfection. The ultimate
Okay.
perfection would be that there's a creator who loves you, who
Okay.
made you in his image and loved you so much to come down and take the broken flesh form, live a perfect life, die and rise from the dead
Mhm.
so that you might live forever. There is nothing more perfect, good, true, or beautiful than that.
Okay, so I don't really engage with religion like that. But what about just the idea that you get to go to a place, you get taught about different subjects, you get the opportunity. Okay, I'm sorry, because you don't have access to all these things wherever you come from. You get the opportunity to talk to people who know a lot about these different subjects and get to learn about that. You don't think that
No,
should be
well,
free or like provided
First of all, I don't
for?
think it should be free, and I don't think that's what education should be or what it once was when it was at its best.
When
You
do
see-
you think it was at its best? Because we have like the Indian Golden House of, oh no, I think it was called the
Okay.
Baghdad Golden House of Wisdom. We have the Greek and Roman, and they had their whole thing about how you have to learn astrology at the same time as learning your education. We
Correct.
have like so many different points of learning and knowledge. I think people just love to learn. I think learning is inherent to what we want to do with our lives.
So two thoughts. That is the first line of Aristotle's Metaphysics, which is all people seek to know, that something within us wants to learn. So to answer your question, when was education at its best? It
No,
at
that
its-
was you were the one
Can I
who was like,
finish?
education is not at their best here. You're like, this is your new age bullshit. Like,
it is. So, but
so
let- let-
when
let
was
me-
it good?
I was about to say that and you interrupted me again,
Oh,
okay?
my bad. I'm
All right.
sorry.
So it was at its best when we had a thing called classical education here in America, specifically around the American founding. Classical education has a prioritization
Mhm.
on Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, and the core canon of Greek thinking, which is that there is an abstract, distant good, the logos, which created the world, right?
Mhm.
I want to try to find out more about what that is.
So you think that education should revolve around ethics then? You think it should be
Well,
teaching
it's a big
people
part of education. Yes, I think that creating good people should be the number one priority of education.
Okay.
Do you guys think that creating good people is a priority at Cal State Fullerton?
I don't think that that is really a thing that you can achieve like with a pointed. I don't think there's a way to really teach somebody being a good person is so hard and it involves
hard.
so
I
many
could prove it to
different
you,
like
though.
factors.
I could prove to you
I think
how
that
we could do it.
we're getting a little bit too
No, no.
general with things
No.
because the Greeks and the Romans
I'll
they
prove it
weren't
to you.
really like they had a lot of beliefs. Okay, Plato and Aristotle were not like let's do the most good. They were not all in agreement about all these different things. They
no,
had a lot of
they
different
had a teacher-student relationship. But let me ask you a question. Do you think people would commit more crimes or less crimes if they knew that a police officer was watching them at all times?
I don't think this is what we're talking
No,
about. bro.
no. You said you cannot teach people good. I'm asking a question. If
Mhm.
somebody thought that somebody was watching their actions, would
Mhm.
they behave differently?
I think that people behave differently when
Yes.
people watch their
Therefore,
actions.
if society thought that there was a God that was watching all of their actions, would they behave differently?
Do you feel like you behave better when someone is watching your
Absolutely.
actions?
And in fact, I
So you feel like you can't be good without someone there to observe
it's not
it?
it's not a matter of you can't be good, is that you act better if you think that there is somebody watching and judging your actions. This is the
All right. Just want to put a quick pause on that, but share with y'all. I thought that was very interesting. He goes around campuses. His name is Charlie Kurtz, and he basically questions and challenges kids about their education. What is they really trying to learn? What's the whole purpose of what they're going to make certain they really focus on the purpose of it. So I thought that particular angle was really, really good. Just wanted to share with y'all in terms of that. Any feedback in regards to what y'all thought he was saying?
I have many perspectives regarding this subject in particular. I think that although what he's saying is true, education is a scam. It has been needed for many. I mean, we wouldn't have medication without education. Eventually, we wouldn't have doctors, right? Not everyone has skills. Like, not everyone has, not everyone can go to a tech school and develop a skill. Not everyone is a business entrepreneur person. So, in that perspective, I mean, if someone wants to go to a school, I think school should be free. I think that's what should happen. I kind of see her point too. She is explaining herself very well. She just got emotional at some point. But what he's saying, I mean, I think a lot of the things that he's saying is true, but he's also saying it very emotional, like the God that I believe, and this is how it should be. I mean, it's true, but how real is it? How realistic is it? What he's saying is not really realistic. Not everyone can be good as much as we want to. But anyways, I think education in certain areas is necessary. Now, is it a scam where it comes to the payment of it and it's super expensive? Yeah, I think that's a scam. And then we also have to talk about when joining the Marines and the Army, that's also a scam, right? All these things, I feel like other things are a scam, but some education is necessary, I think. So I see his point. I see her point too. I don't know. Just college is very expensive. That's one of the things I think should change.
I think the way college is paid for maybe change. I would say this: you seeking higher learning. I think there should be a cost to it. It's like, in the streets, the role of the game is, you pay to play. You know what I'm saying? I think the way they set it up, like, if you're gonna go, they should make it affordable. One thing I think happens when you make things free, people don't tend to appreciate it.
That's
So
true.
I think sometimes when people pay, just like when you go to a quality restaurant, you can't say give you the same, like people go to Ryan's and expect the same steak I'm getting from, Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris is gonna use a different method of cooking it, preparation. They're gonna use a higher cut. Ryan's gonna give me the floppy vagina, the one won't stay on the plate, no bone in it. You know what I'm saying? The little floppy, the little meat all bent all up, just throw around like a floppy vagina. So they're gonna give you that old kind of steak. Then it's $6.99.
Wow, how you had to describe it like that?
Richard, you just been wild lately.
I don't know what's
You is lying the world.
No, how y'all understand everything?
PG-13 conversation. Rated G.
I'm just saying. I mean, the thing just like you're like, a good firm cut steak, a good quality cut steak. I know steaks. I like, I don't, I know my high better cut in. So you really want to look at what you're buying. So there's a cost for that. Now, there's a lot of people go to Ryan's. I don't typically go to Ryan's. I don't go to Ryan's. I don't go to Corral. There's people that love those places. And you get, like you saying, like that pork steak, exactly right. People going to buy it. That's what they want. And I'm not against it, but I know to go to a place with better cuts, you're going to pay more money, just like university. You can go to a, community college. You get some information. But there are schools that you're going to pay for that's not only going to give you the education advantage, they're going to give you the connection advantage. Certain colleges, when you put down on your resume you attended, it's not the college itself gets you into association with other people. You know that it's certain college, like you go to Harvard. When you put Harvard down, you're not going to put Harvard down and you're going to be working at the Apple store. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be working over here, you know what I'm saying? At the, you're going to be Harvard saying, what you paid us, this is what we're putting you at. These are the avenues where we put you in with the elite people to where these are like people, you don't typically work with these people. You work with these people sit high up the ladder, but they pay the money, make the connects for that. We got schools down here like Lubbock. Those schools like $35,000 a year tuition for these kids. And that's because when your kid pays $35,000 a year for tuition, it's high school, elementary, it's because we're going to set your kid. Your kid's going here with Congress, kids, their parents are Congress, they in the Senate, they professional athlete, they other people, judges. major, people, so your kids are getting the connect. So, I think I think some of it is overrated, but it's needed. These are the prices that you pay for success.
Mhm.
So, my boy's smart, very astute with what he's trying to tell him. I wouldn't have wasted that time to go to the college and do what he did. I'd have spent my time doing something more productive. I think you're in the wrong place to come and argue with somebody. It's like somebody going to come to me to argue with me about what I believe. I'm where I'm at, and I believe what I believe. Go tell it somewhere on the street to somebody, hey, you're trying to induce people that don't believe anything. You're trying to, seduce a person. She's already into what it is she believes.
Maybe the colleges invited him. I'm just thinking. Because just humor me. If I tell you to come to my school and tell my students that their education is not good, she's gonna be offended. She's gonna protect her school, and she's gonna
take the debt, showing like a fool.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna be offended. Yes, she's gonna. I don't think they brought it up. It's just that colleges have always been a debate campus.
Yes,
colleges have always been a place for debate. Like with people of color, we go to colleges and Hispanic, other people. We go to college for different reasons than when Caucasians go. Caucasians go too because they also have a political affiliation. Like Lil Doctor, you went to Florida State. What's the typical political affiliation?
Republican.
Okay. Now, when you were going, did you know? Oh, I'm going here for a Republican view. Or you were looking? I'm going to Florida State.
Really, the reason I wanted to go is because of the football team. We were number one in the nation, and it was the number one party school in the nation too.
See, that's different. But see, with Caucasian, their parents are going to be involved and let them know. Typically, college they're going to go to, their parents went to that college. Their grandmother went to that college. So they'll be second, third generation. So they also look at the traditions of that college as far as what's their political view. Because they look at when you leave from college, you typically going to be out here in the white collar field is the hope. So when you're in a white collar field, you're going to be connected with these people. So they're already selling you how to think so they can keep their agenda. These colleges are set up based on keeping you on a political view as well. When you go to schools like in them schools in California, you're going to be a socialist. They have socialist views. People are not more that they socialist. Same thing in New York. You're going to get a lot of social type teachings.
That's true. Same
here. Airhead, no drawers on, just smoking cigarettes with your butt cheek. I seen Marshall the other day. Everyone should have a vibrator, even the men. You think where you get this?
Yeah, that's true.
I tell you, they're gonna be airheads.
What school was he at, Dwayne, on that video?
I can find out. He actually he tours a lot of different campuses. He has a YouTube page, millions of followers. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna see if I can find out.
That is a good question, Tuli. Like, what
he
college?
Sometimes he asks, like, what is a woman? He has different topics where he debates the kids.
What college is allowing this guy to come into the campus and tell these kids to stop coming to the colleges?
Liberal schools that let him come and thought they got a view, and he comes to liberal school. He's not going to schools that he feel like are more Republican. They're not going to waste a whole lot of time because you got an agenda. People like her, like she said, she's looking around for other classes to take or trying to other fields that don't even have any correlation to nothing she's doing. She's going out of school to find out what all they offer. Liberals waste that time. You're in and out. You're going in, you know what you're going to do. That's all I care about right now. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm staying focused on my agenda. They open themselves up for so much conversation. Listen, anybody can argue anything. Anything can be argumentative. That's the problem. You can't open yourself up for rhetoric that has no value. And that's what he tried to show you. You're not that smart because you wasted time talking to me.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, that's what he said, actually, preacher. He said, you're a perfect example of why college is not.
Hey, my friend.
So truly, I'm looking, and it looks like he's at a lot of different campuses.
Yeah, right. They can work tomorrow to 2
and
o'clock.
they're liberal. They're liberal campuses.
I was just wanting to name other schools. Liberal campuses.
Yeah. Because we have service after that, huh?
Give me a holiday.
Yes, I mean they can work till 2 o'clock. She got it because after that she got to get her kids ready for service that night. You remember we don't work once the sun sets. We have service tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So can they do it till 2 o'clock tomorrow?
Maybe just a lunchtime.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, do you need me to send you some money now?
Oh my gosh.
We'll see tomorrow.
Okay, I'll take care of you. You know, hey, listen, I got. Don't forget to look at that paper. I got some more work, my friend. I love working with you, Alonzo. I appreciate you.
No problem. So, you can send. We'll see tomorrow. We'll figure it out. You can send whatever you think.
Listen, anytime we do, I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of. You just let me know what you need.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Good night.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Lunchtime. Okay. Bye.
Y'all there?
Of course. You are all-
I had to work call. I had to answer work call. I got people
multitasking, truly,
all day long. So I had to
He
put
was not multitasking because he stopped.
no. Now let me tell you why. Because let me tell you what I had to do right then. No.
You
let me tell you
called.
what I had to do. No, y'all multitasking. Let me say this. This time I had to mute y'all because
You did it, Richard.
I muted y'all.
No, you didn't.
We heard your whole conversation.
Oh, y'all did. So you know what? I couldn't hear y'all. Y'all can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. Como Matata.
I saw you speaking Spanish to your friend though.
I'm gonna tell Ola, no, he's a great worker. So I let him know what time to work tomorrow and get it done. I want to make sure he needs anything because he does a great job. Great job. So anyway, having said all that, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Yeah, I will make sure he was good. I will make sure they get taken care of. I don't never see them out without. But anyway, listen, he right, 24-hour hustle. You ain't lying. And said you're right. I pick up on stuff quick. It's not hard to pick up. Listen, this is the thing right here. You have to really learn how to pick your battles when I say that with people. Because although you can have points on issues, a lot of times people can pull you away from what your agenda is. So you have to really learn how to look at when and what you engage. That's something I learned over time with stuff. I waste a lot of time engaging people when really you weren't even worth the effort. And then you got to look at this. Are you engaged? Just like, say, Love Doctor want to argue a point about something. Is he arguing the point because that's not something he believes because he wants to see what's the other side of the issue? Or is he arguing a point because he just wants to make conversation off of argument? So these are things you have to start looking at. What's your point? Like some people, I don't believe God is real. So you don't believe for what reason? Are you looking for proof so it can be definitive so you'll know? Are you open to? Or you just want to argue because you don't believe anything anyway. It doesn't matter what anybody tell you. So I got to pick and decide, is this a conversation argument I want to engage? Because you might be better left where you at.
You are not lying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just telling. So if she had a brain, she'd have looked at it from his conversation. He studied, listen, he didn't bring an argument he didn't already have an answer for.
Right.
I'm watching a person, he should have had a thought before he spoke. He led her, he was able to respond as fast as he was because he controlled the conversation. At some point, he should have been able to think. He didn't have to think about answering. He knew where he'll lead her to because he knew how liberal think. So that's when you got to know when a person got you paid.
Tony, look at your phone, please.
Oh, I hope that sex tape. I've been waiting on that thing.
Well, I got text.
What's that? Okay.
Hey, y'all. Hey, listen, y'all do what y'all do. Y'all got to keep it spicy.
Y'all do what you have to do. Hey, we're not mad.
It's spicy now.
When the kids are away, the adults will play. I know that, right?
All day.
Woo! She made that right. I like
all
that.
night, right, Toolie?
All day. Old folk gotta go to bed at night. Gotta be daytime.
Speaking of going to bed. Woo!
Okay, you're getting too excited, Love Doctor. Hold on.
Guess what time
He ain't got long, Pumpkin. Tony, you see it?
Yes, I'm texting. Are you talking about the message in the group chat?
Yeah.
With us and I talking about the tower and stuff?
What? No, I'm talking about the one I sent in the family thread.
I ain't saying that.
Please.
Hold on. I ain't in the family thread. Why ain't in the family thread?
Cause
I
please.
thought we were family.
Membership has its privileges. I know. So what you want? What you want to do about that?
I want to do it. I want to do it now. Good. All right, let's get to work on that too then. Woo, boy, I got some. Yeah, okay. Well, hell like that. I always got something hell to do. Okay. Gotta do it. Anybody else doing is it? Don't encourage, don't love. That what she said. Don't do what? They said don't engage it. Don't.
Why do you do that?
Yeah, stop messing with you.
I keep putting it up and you keep clicking it back down.
Stop it. Just stop it. Don't encourage, don't love, daughter. Take that to the marriage thread. What? Oh my goodness. That man ain't gonna do nothing. You need to go get some handlebar put on. I'm trying to
Hey, I'm going to get my handlebar installed real soon.
Oh no!
Get one of them handlebars, them nice leather grip handles on it. That's what they owe you.
All right, okay.
You just gotta keep both encouraged. Yeah, you can do it.
Baby, you can do it.
You can do it, love doctor.
Can
Huh?
y'all hear me?
Yes.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
What you hear me say?
What you
Y'all-
hear me say?
What you hear me say?
What you hear me say?
I don't know. I didn't do that.
He said, "Goodness, how did they do that?"
I muted y'all. No, you did not.
Now,
Ooh,
preacher.
All right,
now
so I gotta go on bathroom break.
y'all finna go.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Well, hold on. Let's get a little saying real quick.
We don't hear you now. We don't hear you now.
Seriously, I know that. I can hear you though.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta take care of my post signal. Oh my goodness. Why they do this to me?
You gotta reach my boss. You gotta reach my boss, man.
All right, I gotta hit the bathroom then. Y'all
All
got
right,
it.
come on, y'all guys saying y'all the old weak bladder joker.
Oh, listen, my body's aligned with the spot.
every 10:30 joker.
Listen, I done put 2 hours in and I ain't got paid.
And what, man? And what, man? That ain't no you ain't broke no record.
Oh, please.
All right, whatever.
We're
Listen.
gonna talk about this offering. Matter of fact, everybody hit that cash app on the way out.
Oh, that's terrible about it. Y'all go ahead. I gotta hit that cash out.
Oh, we can't hear you. Oh, maybe he knows that. Okay, I just didn't know.
All right, go ahead and do y'all sayings or whatever. I got y'all got it from me. I gotta hit the bathroom.
Okay, he really needs to use the bathroom. Okay.
Yeah. All right then.
He trying to check on him, mama. You got 5 seconds. Wait till the man got the phone.
We're about
Hey, yeah.
Oh, he's so rude.
He couldn't hold it.
Go ahead. All right, that joke is sold. Hold on.
Dacia, just be ready for his little bathroom times.
Listen, I already told. Listen. Whatever you gonna give him, you have to get it right there. As soon as we get through, you have to do it. I'm gonna have to marry y'all by a bed. That man going straight to sleep and don't expect the whole life.
He's not sleeping. He's going to the bathroom. He
That's
might
what
be
again, in between sleeping and bathroom, she can't expect much. So whatever y'all gonna do, I'm gonna marry y'all right by the bed. So as soon as I them, just push y'all over and walk out the room. Don't expect much out of him. Listen, we'll harm y'all tonight.
Nighttime.
So I got mama tell everybody, say shalom, everybody. They can hear you, mama. Say shalom to everybody.
Shalom, everybody.
That's how she sounds. She'll have throwing at her eating fish. She don't found in the deep freezer, been buried for how long?
No, he ain't been in there that long.
He probably been about 6 months. You know, to one, you're laughing at your mom. I need you to help me. We're gonna grab that heifer. We're gonna sling her out of window somewhere.
No, Shamia had bought it for me.
That's who going to jail, Shamia. Hold on for a minute. Who bought it for you? Who bought that fish for you?
Shamia here got me some pork and I didn't eat it all.
That's it. And Shamil going to jail. That's all we need. Somebody go to jail. Because she the one laughed at you when you were doing that workout and you had one of your arms up and the other one down. And Joanna too. Don't think she's slick too. She involved too.
I was not laughing, Aim Smith. I was
You
not.
didn't laugh.
I
You
was
didn't laugh
not-
no time.
I was not laughing at her. I was laughing with you, preacher.
I wasn't laughing at my mama. Why was I laughing at my mama? No, mama, I would tell you publicly. I harm you, mama, and I appreciate you for always being there and supporting me. What? What? What you mean? What? Yeah. What? There ain't no answer.
That's my answer.
Oh, you don't feel good. I do. Well, I'm gonna beat them down. I'm gonna beat them down. As soon as you get better, man, we're gonna take both of them heifers and we're gonna sling them out of money. Y'all done. Y'all, mom, look here.
He didn't even believe you.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. That is hilarious.
She was like,
What I'm supposed to say? You crazy. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Girl, we ain't gonna keep y'all on this line. So we finna go. Got something you want to tell them?
We are you guys.
You love me, mama. What?
You thought it would be better?
What is all that?
She's done.
Don't worry about it. As soon as you get
Please
well.
don't embarrass yourself, sir.
And don't, before you go, we're gonna beat Twain. We're gonna get that heifer. We're gonna slap her. She don't know.
I'm serious,
As soon as we get better, mom, we're gonna act like we're gonna take her somewhere. We're gonna slang her straight out of one. You better get better. You get better. You heard Karen say y'all start laughing. Dr. Joe is losing. Dr. Val, you responsible for this.
I
too.
am serious about this, preacher.
No,
It's
you're not.
over.
No,
We're
you-
going to do something to Thule. I got you.
Mom, you go lay down, mama. Let me know when you get better. And you call me back. You tell me you love me when you get better.
A hobby, Aim?
Dwayne said he'll harm you. You ain't say you'll harm me. What bump that nigga? We don't care about him. What you mean you'll harm him? He ain't you.
That was clear.
Mama love dough boy. Boy, I know that. How you love the mom? What about me?
Yeah, I love you.
The what? Mama don't even want it right now. I'm good. I'm gonna go buy me.
Yes, so if I have to.
You have to. Twain, please make me and my mom. We gonna when we get out here. We gonna beat you.
Woo, baby.
You get better, mom. We gonna hurt them. Danielle, whose side are you on? Cause you still got some pain need to be done. I'm talking about Danielle. And say you still got some pain you need done over there. Don't maybe go. Me and my mom gonna come in there and write our name in your wall.
Preacher, I'll bring you Chipotle next Wednesday.
No, don't try to. I want no Chipotle. I eat Chipotle now. I'm getting tired of getting bought off. People play on my emotions.
What do
Let me
you
tell
want?
something.
Mama,
Y'all see what these is?
Yeah, go to bed and keep sniffing, mama, and then just call me you need me.
Raw peanut.
Oh, and they good too.
I see that. You over
Yeah.
there like,
I need to go to the bathroom.
You're better, mama. I'm gonna pray for you. Make sure you have my money. I charge $20.
And I found the watermelon too. Hey, with a few of them left, but I found one.
Oh, we just had a good one.
take it to synagogue.
My mama, I'm gonna pray for my mom for 20. She said I was talking about Dwayne. So, oh, okay. I forgive you. We ain't gonna paint our name in the wall. Started said that love doctor said he was going to the bathroom and came back with snap. Because he ain't washed his hand. Did you ask did he wash his hand when he came back to the room? That man came started. Where you think the ball peanut came from?
Ew, preacher.
The man went to the bathroom and come out with ball peanut. Them things look like duck turds.
Preacher. Oh.
How you know what duck turds look like?
Cause ducks in my backyard.
See that? What he just said? See, you telling on himself. See that?
We got ducks in the backyard. What you mean? How I know they look like? The man's sick. What's on that side? Who it is? Let me be for Man, I thought that was something else in his hand. That's what I told her. It looked like some duck turds.
Let me see. Show
Never say it again. Never say it. One scoop of meats ain't worth it.
Y'all want to see it? Hit that cash up. How about that? Hit that cash up. Y'all want to see it again?
Said you're a good one. Said, hope you and the family doing better. She talking about exactly right. You know me, you don't get along, lady, but you done messed up. And get what? When I take you out, I'm gonna keep on serving them too. I'm gonna keep on serving them. Because you done got here and got this stuff started. Alicia told me you the one that started talking about my mama. Dwayne said that just skin touching skin. Oh my goodness. Boy, you a sicko. Look at him. What you want to bathroom there? Number one, look how he eat. Stop thinking, man. Look how he eat. Man, he's like a rabbit, man.
Hold on. Hey. Hold on. You be calling me on the phone while you be eating, smacking and popping and chewing.
But I eat like a human being, though.
You doing it?
I eat like a human being, though. That's right. We gotta. Well, that right. We gotta keep serving. Alicia not innocent. Oh, Alicia done. Alicia don't show my hair like she said. Get 2 scoops. That man, I don't know what them things he had in the hand, but I know what I wouldn't be eating them things. It looked disgusting. But anyway,
I gotta stand. I want to part with people because some people we got some newcomers in here that weren't here the last time I said it. So can I say my saying?
Here we go. What is it?
Always remember, otherwise you will forget.
No, it's over. That's it.
Ooh, that's what's that. What's that? It's
move.
out of my hand right now. Listen, I know it, sweetie. Listen, that's it. And when you marry him, it's gonna also it'll get out of his hands. It'll go where it's supposed to. Don't worry about it. Think about it. She said, please don't. Then that man talking about always remember or else you will forget.
Richard, that's old. He needs to
listen. In his mind, he think he said something.
Hey, Chavis said that's deep. I like Chavis, yeah.
He's laughing.
Listen, do y'all got anything that can top that? Let's go for it.
He's laughing at you.
Thank you. What you got for him? She said,
I'm getting ready to go to bed. Listen, somebody's telling me it's time to go to bed. So you know what that means.
Stop. You know what she's saying? She said, you better come on, boy. She getting sleeping. You better come on.
Well, listen, duty calls.
She said, come on, Tula. I know you got a good one. What you got for a Tula? Hold on, Jordan, you got to give us one. Give us one, Joanna.
Do what's right so you don't do what's wrong. I'm following. I'm following the Love Doctor steps. It sounds like today is going to be that type of night, preacher. It will make sense.
I got one makeup right now that don't look here. Stasia, crackle with Dwayne, or you won't get nothing.
Told you.
I don't know what it makes sense. You got a crackle, she don't get nothing. I don't know. Just sleep on it tonight. We talking about Dwayne. Listen, we talking about the song. Dr. Joe is sick. Now I have let me get one. Let me say hello.
All right. I'm gonna come back. Hold on, guys. Tula, you have one?
Yeah, Tula, come on, Tula.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, you ain't got. Yeah, she can't.
Let's wrap this up.
Listen.
Doing the right thing is never the wrong thing.
Hold on, do what?
The same thing. There you go, Dr. Joe.
What you say? I know it, Tim. What you say?
I like
Listen,
it.
Tim. Hold on for a minute. I know Loch Ness. What you got to say? Trying to talk about somebody your last come behind him. What you got? Huh?
All right. Tula, Tony, Dr. Joe, take us home. Woo!
I like that one. Dog, appreciate that dog. The one I said, I appreciate. She like
Richard, no.
All right, you gotta give us a better one.
Oh,
I'm talking about. She got. Hold on. She said, "Well, hold on. Look at her. My friend Jessica." She said, "What is happening today?" That's what I'm asking Jessica, my friend. You know what, Joe? You just missed it. I was gonna introduce y'all. Y'all know each other.
Richard, it's those nuts he's eating.
It is. And them rat turds he got up down.
Hey, it's time for me to go to bed. I enjoyed it.
I always wanted to be one or two. So you don't never have to be the third.
That's right, because today is Thursday.
Preacher, look at Lakiera. The man who sleeps on the floor can't fall out of bed.
I like that, Lakiera.
She got down some Fu Manchu chewing gum. Man, we ain't got time for that.
I like that. I like that.
Go stick the drum on the wall somewhere. That's just a mess. Lockiness lost. He said, I like that one. Huh?
All right, Tuli, what's she saying for tonight, Tuli?
How about a man on the ground can't get floored?
Tuli, you
come on, Tuli, take it home.
Time, do it right.
At the end of the day, all you need are hope and strength. Hope that it will get better and to hold on until it does.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Whenever you pray for strength, always ask for bail money so you don't kill. So if you kill Love Doctor, you can get out of jail.
Yeah.
We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The Love Doctor going live on the radio. 2 mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights. Watch this. And a mind.
All right, you do something better, I'll do something better. We'll be better together. Until next week, y'all willing. Good night.